Did it work? Did it work, folks? Are we good? Please let me know in the chat. I would greatly, dearly appreciate it. Welcome to the Babble Fest of Sunday. Sunday's Babble Fest. We can't babble because we need to get you leads on demand today. That's the value today, okay? Okay, we're good. Coast is clear. What's up, folks? Today's the day. Twitter lead machine 3. It's happening. It's happened. It has happened. It's unlocked in your back office. Mind blowing. Okay, guys, here's the loose agenda. Number 1, tomorrow is the official Branding YOUniversity launch. You have your invitation link in the back office. I promise you, there's going to be a ton of upgrades tomorrow, from regular status to platinum partnership. Okay? I'm just telling you right now. A couple of things. How I always say that. We're good? We are going to, it's the beginning, okay? It's the beginning of our journey tomorrow. You're going to get a lot of upgrades, but the main thing is to really provide an unwavering amount of value on a consistent and a regular basis from this day forward. The reason we had a limited amount of courses was so that you guys could lock people up with Your Story is Your Money, My Path to 7 Figures, and Twitter 1. But now we've got 2 new courses, which are, they're launching tomorrow, okay? They are, I should know them by heart, the Pixel, they're audience retargeting, free to give away, so friggin' powerful, guys, it's incredible. It's how I make all my cha-ching that you guys don't see. It's retargeting specific audiences. You're gonna love it, but you get to give that away as an affiliate. So that's coming out. And also, for those of you that want to build a business here, powerhouse sponsoring from our top 5 affiliates that have brought in, enrolled, sponsored, recruited 1,500, is that right? It's right. Almost 12, over 1,200 students in 5 days. 5 people. That's going to be a free giveaway too, okay? You can apply their strategies to anything you do, but it's really, they did this in Branding YOUniversity. That'll be amazing for free affiliates. So those are coming out tomorrow. And the big thing, the free affiliate program. Free affiliate program, guys. Free blog, free affiliate blog, free affiliate blogs with an S, unlimited amount. Create as many as you want. So there's one showing, it's tomorrow. If you want the replay of that, there will be no replays. Here's how the replay is working. You either show up or you get a replay if you opted in. Well, you're going to see it. I'm going to go through the screenshot. Yourself, everyone should be there that's in Branding YOUniversity. Obvi, hashtag Obvi. And you can tell your people this too. If they want the replay, I got a good segue here about to happen. If they want the replay, well, they need to register, okay? And they're going to get it, and it'll be alive for 24 hours. You may want to tell them that too, because they're going to get the replay, but then it's coming off after 24 hours. We don't need that launch webinar circulating. We don't need it in the replays. It's not going to be there. It'll be there for 24 hours in a specific place, just for the people who registered. Fair enough? We'll go through that quick. Now, okay, how would you like, this is bold. We're going to go through Twitter Lead Machine 3, what's back there, the downloadable files, the scripts, the modules, but that's yours. Anyone who bought Twitter Lead Machine for $500 or got it on a deal as far back as a year. There's almost 2,000 of you that got it over a year. Pretty wild, right? You guys all have it for life. Free upgrades for life. This is our third iteration, and it's amazing. It's crazy. If you don't do Twitter, don't even worry about that. How would you like to have people to talk to in your specific niche on demand? That's what we're sharing today. We are sharing today module number 5, active prospecting on Twitter. That's the Twitter lead machine module that we're sharing for free today. If you don't have Twitter lead machine, you could pick it up for $500. It's worth way more, but I've got webinars doing that. I'll be selling these hand over fist. I got automated webinars. Maybe we'll make one shareable for you guys. But for the people here today, I want you to basically get it for free because you showed up here today on the launch day. Deal? Fair enough? Fair enough? We're going to work it out with a platinum tie-in today. So right now we're going to jump right into the value. Okay? But I need to be clear here. This is literally leads on demand. On demand. I'm going to show you me doing it live with complete strangers. Lead after lead after lead after lead with a little follow-up. We're going through the scripts today. We're going through the scripts. We're going through the software. We're going to get leads on demand. That's like leads on demand. I think I say in the course, that's what the module should have been called. You can get as many leads as you want to take time for. I get thousands of leads, guys, through this. And this is the active prospecting part. The lead machine generates my leads. If I want more, I just go get them on demand. That's action step number 5. Action step module 5, active prospecting. So what do you have? Don't put any links. What do you sell? You sell something. Is it Branding Youniversity? That's the example I use when I prospect, because that's what I sell. But I also use it for any niche. Any niche. I have multiple niches that I sell from. Multiple things I sell in different niches. There we go. Multiple products and services in different niches, and it's a completely different approach. Not same approach, different target audience. So we're going to run that today. And for the people in Branding Youniversity, you guys understand, you know that people are locked to you for life. After launch, people are going to really start plugging in because the free courses they can offer specifically to people who ask, well, not specifically, no, I take that back. But people are going to ask you about help. They're going to ask you for help because you'll be set up, because your personal brand will look amazing, because you're going to have that free blog going out there. People are going to tune in and they're going to ask you, how did you get that blog? How much was it? How did you set up your pixel for your custom audience? Can I get that course? How much is it? It's all free. And you can offer that up with your affiliate code. Now, if you're interested in building up your student base, I'm afraid to see what my top affiliates are going to do with what we shared today. You know, when you go on Facebook and you contact the people you know and you go, you know, are you open? Do you keep your options open? Crap. It's not crap. It works. But you know, when you run out of, you will. Should I say you'll run out of people? You'll never run out of people if you use social media. But don't you find it's still tough to approach strangers on social media? Do you ever feel like they see you coming from a mile away and they're like, oh, what's he going to offer me today? You know, no, I'm not open. It's, especially if we stay in the same circles. But if you go outside of that pond of marketers, you go out and you go in Twitter sphere in specific areas with specific scripts. Yes. Why not? Scripts that work. And you start getting free student signups. let's say you get a couple of dozen in a week. Do you know what that's worth in dollars over time? They go into our autoresponder. They get set up. They get notified to sign up for a free affiliate program, and they're locked under you for life. What if you could get a couple of dozen people a week? Well, you could do that in a day. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I can get a couple of dozen in a day with the act of prospecting. What if you could do that? Just go wake up in the morning, go, I'm going to put in half an hour today. I'm going to go pick myself up a dozen students. What if that was possible? Would you be excited? Would you? Think about what you're doing now. Running a live, maybe getting a couple of free students here that you don't know. Running a little ad, getting a couple of more free students there that you don't even know. What if you could get a dozen people that you're actually having a mini conversations with? They come into university and they're locked under you. What if you could do that after today? Would that be exciting to you? Well, you're going to do that today. You're going to get this today. This is what we're running today, okay? So, welcome to the launch of Twitter Lead Machine 3. I say we dive right in, okay? It's pretty simple. I'm going to go in the back office. I'm going to walk you through the modules. I'm not playing them all, obviously, but we're playing the full number 5. So number 1, we're going through your shareable link for the launch tomorrow, university public launch, and then we're going right into Twitter Lead Machine, your back office, and it's open, and get to it. But you don't need to do the whole machine to do action step 5, even though it helps. And then we're going to run action step module 5, okay? That was short for an intro, okay? So instead of saying what Branding University is all about and it's babbling for all that time, today I want to get into the guts of it because we have a huge launch tomorrow. Even though this is a huge launch, we're going to just jump in. And for those of you that don't have Twitter Lead Machine, I'm going to offer it to you in after. Probably do that first. No, I'll do it after. I'll do it after, okay? Fair? Fair enough? Fair enough? It's all this guy's fault. That guy, Jordan Belfort, with his fair enough, straight line persuasion, love the course. I adore the course, but it's enough of the fair enough. I can't get it out because it works. Fair enough? It's crazy. That guy's a ninja. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're jumping in. That was quick. That was less than 10 minutes, I believe. Here we go. Oh, I gotta do this first. Hang on, this is crazy stuff. Okay, we're good. We're good. Here we go. Okay, can you guys, are we on? Are we on, guys? Can you guys see my screen? Platinum Partner Login, it should say. We're going to do this super quick, okay? This is just for tomorrow night, the big Branding University launch. We're good? Thank you. Thank you. So, some people don't know how to get their own affiliate link. And again, this is only for Platinum partners at this point, okay? So tomorrow night is our launch webinar, as I said, our Branding University launch webinar. Today is Twitter Lead Machine launch. For tomorrow, you have one more day to invite, and you definitely have to have people tagged to you if you're a Platinum partner. This is the only way right now. So what you would do is log into your Platinum partner back office, brandingyouuniversity.com, youuniversity.com/login. Go there, enter your affiliate code, your password, log into your back office. I'll do this super quick. Go to invitation links. This is where all of your invitation links always are. And it's the top one. So this will come off in a couple of days, obviously. This will come off tomorrow when the at 8 p.m. when we start. This will be gone because this is a one-shot deal, and there is your link. So all you need to do is either copy and paste this. It'll launch the window. You can copy it from the browser, and there you go. People are tagged to you for the webinar, and when they sign up for Platinum Partnerships tomorrow night, which they will. I don't know. I can't decide for others, but if they're going to do this thing, they're going to sign up tomorrow. So it's important to have them tagged to you. Okay, guys? That's it. That's all I got to share with you for the link. That's very clear, right? So you have one day, and something to note is that a lot of people, they take action when it's one day in advance more than if it's 1 week or even 2 days before, or even the day of. You'll get many more interested people on the day of, sometimes even a couple of hours before. It's just the way it is. I invite to webinars like all week usually. That's not true. I've learned my lesson. I invite about 3 days before now because people don't do it a week in advance. You get 90% of your attendees in the literally last 3 hours before a webinar. It's insane. It's pretty crazy, actually. So just so you know, now's the time to invite. You're not too late. And there you go. Good enough? Quick enough? Now I'm going to jump right into Twitter Lead Machine, guys. We are covering Action Step Module 5. Let's go right here. Quick. Boom. Okay, that was quick. You guys got that? That was clear. Tomorrow's a big night. Make no mistake. Just really quick. Tomorrow, we're really going to be focusing on the new free courses a little bit. We're going to focus on the vision a little bit. Well, yeah, enough. But we're really focusing on the free affiliate launch. Okay, tomorrow, that's what it's really going to be heavy on. So the education is pretty simple. Open a student account. You're going to have half a dozen free courses, literally, tomorrow, to build yourself a six-figure business easily with what's there. Easily. And start and launch your personal brand for free. So we're going to talk about that, but that's simple. Open a student account, unlock the courses with one click, and you're good to go. But just so you know, for tomorrow, 75% of the webinar will be the process to become a free affiliate, actually. I won't get into it now. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. So how you can become a free affiliate and earn 25% of everything and get your free affiliate blog. We'll go through the setup and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff, not kind of stuff. And how powerful that is for you to offer to others. That's that's the ultimate value tool. Because once they do it, if they come to your affiliate link to become a free affiliate and to get unlimited, I'll repeat that, unlimited affiliate blogs, well, they're locked to you for life. And just really quick, I got to finish my sentence because it's there. Once they do that, once they start earning at 25%, which they will because they're inviting to webinars and they close every Sunday, it's just a matter of time. People show up, more exposures. Once they purchase, and that affiliate partner is getting 25% off, let's say 5 of their members, why wouldn't they upgrade to Platinum and get 75%? This is why I love this, infrastructure, because it's math. It's just simple math. Their current partners that they're getting paid 25% on, not new partners, all of the current ones go up to 75 and new ones. So it's like you can upgrade for $77 a month, or you can just keep leaving money on the table because you're leaving a couple of grand every month. So and this is why it's powerful, because you brought those people in for the free affiliate. So when they upgrade, guess what? If you're Platinum, you get 75%. So it's kind of like a genius. Well, it's a viral moneymaker. There we go. Hashtag viral moneymaker. And I can't wait. I can't wait till tomorrow. So there we go. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Twitter lead machine launched today. Now, I got something exciting for people who do have Twitter lead machine. Obviously, you guys know it's unlocked in your back office. Couple of things. If you were in the old Branding YOUniversity and now you had to come over to the new one, we just launched we're on a new platform. It's been 3 months, I believe. You had to come into the new platform. If you were platinum, your payments were canceled a long time ago in the old system. You had to redo the platinum partnership, and you would have to do this here too. Excuse me, my voice is raw already. I better shut up after this. Get ready for tomorrow night. I don't want to lose my voice that night. Okay, so if you don't have your Twitter lead machine unlocked in the new system, and you did in the old system, because some people bought it when it came out, the day of, for like under $100, something, I think it was 97 bucks. If you're one of those people, don't get upset to people who paid $500. I know most of you did. A lot of you did. So it's not that price anymore. My point is, I want to unlock you. So you're going to have to go in the Facebook group on our facebook.com/groups/Branding YOUniversity. Okay? And ask to be unlocked. There we go. So we'll start with going through all the downloadable files, all the modules right now. But before I do so, but first, for the people that don't have Twitter lead machine and don't pick it up today, I'm leaving you with some serious value anyways today, okay? You don't have to go spend $500 today if you don't want to. Well, you won't have to. I'm giving some away after I'm done my spiel today anyways. But before I get to that, in webinar replays, today we are covering, let me just go in. It's all released, by the way, guys. The whole thing. All of Twitter lead machine is now published. It was actually up there yesterday. Did anybody notice? So we got action step module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Status brew partnership details if you choose to take the big deal we have. The partnership, you'll see. I won't dive into all these too much today. And there's a ninja bonus to disable your spam bot. But today we're doing action step module 5 in its entirety. It's one of the most powerful. They're all powerful. They're all powerful. But action step module 5, you can start using today, like immediately, and start. It's leads on demand, and I'm not even kidding. So we're playing this today for free. And here's what I wanted to say to the people who don't have Twitter lead machine. We played this, I believe, last week, right? Build your audience. This we played quite a while back, maybe a month ago. So the reason I'm saying that is if you go into your webinar replays, guys, this is, for those of you that don't know, this is an incredible giveaway. Webinar replays are free to anyone, and you get your affiliate code, same place, guys. Just got to keep saying that. For Platinum Partners, go to invitation links up here, and you have all your links here. Webinar replays, that's your link, just so you know. People, we're going to have some kind of orientation every week with some of our top partners that are going to take the show, take the wheel. So you'll get a break from me once in a while, maybe once a week. We're going to have an orientation live. But for now, I'm just going to walk you guys. I'm going to jump back and forth just because these are extremely important. So right now, let's go back to webinar replays. I'm going to click it. Webinar replays are the 5 most recent Sunday webinars. So today, check this out. Today is Sunday, the 19th of August. Tomorrow morning, today's webinar, which will be Action Step Module 5, which is what you're listening to now, is going up in this webinar replays. And the no content ideas one is dropping out. So there will only always be 5. This goes into the training vault, and the training vault's not free. The training vault is all of our webinars. The training vault is for platinum partners. All platinum partners have every single webinar. So the reason I'm saying that is because if you look at last week, build your audience on autopilot. That is action step module 2. So if you watch this soon enough, you're going to get action step module 2 for free. You're going to get action step module 5 for free, which we're doing today. And you're going to get the spam bot disabler for free. The action step module 1 fell into the training vault, I believe, last week. And this one will fall in tomorrow. That makes sense, right? For the free webinar replays. So if we go back to Twitter Lead Machine, for another couple of weeks, you're going to have Build Your Audience, which was last week, and you're going to have this today, which will be up there for 5 weeks. Okay? So let's go through the layout. I absolutely love this. I'm going to start with Action Step Module 1. What you'll have in every module is you'll have a slideshow overview, which is an overview of what we're about to cover. So here it's create and optimize your Twitter profile. Those of you with previous versions of Twitter Lead Machine, you're familiar with this. Slideshow overview, then you get the live demo of what the slideshow talked about. We do the entire live demo. And this is how we built it, okay? We have slideshow overview live demo in every module. Slideshow overview live demo, slideshow overview live demo. Now, we've added some stuff here in this version. We did slideshow downloads now. Before we didn't do it because we had a fear of protected rights or something. I don't know what was going on through my head. But it's a real nuisance to have to go back and forth. And because you want to follow when you're doing the live demo, that's an action step module. So you'll be taking action quite often in the live demo, and you often have to go back to your slideshow because they're all bullet points to kind of refer to what you're doing. And this just made sense. So now we have the slideshow download, so you can have it open in another window. You can download it on your PC. You can download it wherever you want, really. It's yours. And you can open it up in either another window, open it up on a tablet beside you as you're doing the live demo. So we've added this to all the modules, okay? They all have slideshow downloads, okay? That's number 1. Then you have all kinds of downloadable stuff. Let's just go and look at something like this. Okay, we'll look at action step module. Well, first of all, the action step modules are all titled the same. These are the powerful things you want to do with Twitter. So there's create, optimize your Twitter profile, crucial, quite a few little changes, but they matter. Build your audience, it's a complete game changer. So those of you who were there last week, you know. I don't know if anyone's been taking action on this, but I still do this. Like me, I don't have anyone to do this. I do this myself. It takes me 15 minutes in the morning. It's on my DMO, and I do it. It's too powerful not to do it. Can I hire someone to do it? Yeah, probably. Actually, probably next year. But this is something that I need to get done every day. Right now, I'm doing this myself. I don't know if you guys know. Well, you wouldn't know how important my time is to me because it's me. But my time is more valuable than it's been in my entire life right now. Like, my time is worth more than money right now because because I'm creating something. I'm creating this, but I'm creating a future for myself and for my, I don't know. I'm creating an empire, right? So my time is worth more than money. So for me to actually spend time on this every day should be an indication of how important it is to be consistent with this, guys. Building your audience every day. You can build your audience now like you won't be able to in 5 years. When all the big corporate companies come over, it's going to be a lot tougher. I'm just letting you know. This is your window of opportunity. Do this. Build your audience every day. Woo, I went on with that. And you got your download, slideshow download. Number 3. prepare your content. Okay, I can't really get into it here because it's a big one. This is it's the biggest one, because that's where you're creating your content for all of social media. Now, I've given you some image downloads a little bit. I tried to add some more stuff in here, but it's really, really well set up, this module. It really tells you how easy it is to get your content going. It's really simplified from the earlier version. And, well, you'll see. I mean, I can't dive into it. There's the content ratios. I'm not here to talk about... Today, we're here to cover action step number 5. But as I look at this, I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. This is so powerful, this one. Because this is my content strategy for all of social media. But again, that's what the course is for, right? Action step number 4. It's a beefy one, but this one, I've made it, I'm going to toot my own horn. I believe I have made this one a lot easier for you to implement. There's a lot of changes here, guys, okay? But once you watch the slideshow overview, once you watch the live demo, you've got all of your CSV files pre-formatted for you, okay? That's a big problem. Now, a lot of people are saying, what do I need these for? A lot of this won't make sense to you until you take the course. But when you take the course, you'll know what a Lifestyle 100 or a CTA 250 is once you take the course. So they're all here for you. As I was building this and as I was putting these files up, I'm like, oh, this is so good. I wish... I wish I had this information. Well, it didn't exist. We kind of came up with it. Well, I came up with the Twitter lead machine. But aside from that, all these files, you'll notice. You'll thank me for it. All these are here. Master tweet sheets. They're new. They're crazy now. They're so new and improved, guys. I got to show you a little. I'll show you a little glimpse. A little glimpse. It's too small for you to decipher. But look at the way we've got everything split up now. Hashtags. I got the best hashtags for you guys. It's like SEO. I'm telling you, SEO is search engine optimization. You guys are going to have, and your tweet, I can go on. I get excited about this right here. There's automatic URL shorteners going on in this thing. There's everything's getting combined in one cell for you now. There's intelligence to these tweet sheets now. Your hashtags, not only are they separated nicely and organized, but you're going to learn how to find the hashtags relevant to your niche and the highest performing hashtags to literally drive so many people who are not, I repeat, not following you to your Twitter account. It's insane. It's crazy. And here's what's even better. I included them in this template. So I'm not just giving you an empty template. I'm giving you my template. This is my business I'm giving you. Now you're going to have to change it. But my point is, you can keep a lot of the hashtags that are working. You just change the content. It's Excel. Okay? So you have the master tweet sheets for 250, 100. What do these numbers mean? Well, we got a tweet ratio calculator. Oh, you're going to have fun with that thing. It's super important. I built this in Excel, so you just input a couple of numbers. Once again, you'll understand once you take the course and your slideshow download. Now today, I love Twitter lead machine, guys. It's like I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. So I'll be able to sell this easily for $500 on automated webinars. And this is something I will bring into the university, just so you guys know. I'll make automated webinars taggable. We made an attempt at this in the first version, but hey, it's been 6 months. I got a lot better. We're going to make it happen. So we're going to sell a ton of these copies because it's worth so much more than 500. But hang tight. You guys are getting it for free, okay, today? The ones who hang around. So let's go. Number 5, actively prospecting on Twitter. Here it is, guys. Leads on demand, okay? Literally, and you've got your direct message scripts here too. So everything's here. It's amazing. It feels weird to It feels weird to say something so freaking amazing when you created it, but I am a humble guy. But I got to tell you guys, when I do discover things and I put them through the strainer, or I work them and refine them and crack a couple of codes here, and I just get things. I find the sweet spots. I can't help but get excited. So I'm excited not because I'm excited because of the machine for myself, of course, but I'm more excited for you guys to start using it, okay? It's really important. You guys got to do the whole modules about setting it and forgetting it. Action step 1 to 4 leads to your passive marketing, brings leads to you, 1 through 4. Number 5 is when you go and you go out and get it. You go out and get leads because you want some more. These take long to implement, okay? But you can start actively prospecting every day now. So it's kind of similar to what we had in the first version, but it's just better. I just refined it, okay? And with the software and with the rules, something to keep in mind, guys. Twitter Lead Machine 3 it performs almost 5 times better than number 1 for me, and it's the same content. But here's the deal. We are following rules, okay? We are following rules. There's a lot. We don't click like maniacs anymore, like a machine gun. We don't do that. We don't do auto DMs anymore. We don't do that. We almost do, as you'll see, 90% auto. And the reason we're rolling right into this, guys. Action step number 5 right now, and then after it's done, it's short enough. We're just going out live and getting leads in this module. Once it's done, leads in your niche, okay? You'll see. I'm just going to play it. But you have to understand, this time around, we had to be safe. We have to be safe with Twitter. Twitter's done playing around. They really tightened up their policies. And I mean, I had to get a couple of accounts out of jail or unsuspend them, and it was harder than the first time around. I can do it, but it's more strenuous. It's harder to do. And I don't know if you want to go through that pain of getting accounts back. If you've got anything over 50,000 followers, it's hard to just say, oh, well, you know, or even over 10,000 followers. You're like, oh, well, I'll open up another one. You don't want to have to go through that. So the reason we're doing things a certain way, you can go ahead and you can go machine gun follow and follow more than you think you should, like push the envelope if you want. But this is why I'm going to tell you guys right now. That's why a lot of these things we're not using stuff like auto DM followers, things like that. Okay, auto DM replies there. Okay, so what do you say, guys? I want to just really briefly, 10 seconds, to my Branding University people out there. Where are you at? Who's promoting Branding University? This works for all niches, obviously, that's what it's built for. But when it comes to providing personal branding training on these platforms, it's insane, guys. You'll be bagging 12 students a day if you want to. Bagging. You'll be bagging them up easily. 12 students added, locked to you for life. Easily. I say that confidently. As a matter of fact, you'll see me do it in these demos, okay? So that's what we're doing. Slideshow 1. I'm not playing it from here. I'm going to pluck it in right here. It's getting plucked in. Then from here, I'm going to go right to the live demo. So I'm going to play this. Then after this is done, I'll tell you guys how you can get it for free, okay, with a special offer today. We're going to make it super quick today because, heck, we got a huge launch tomorrow again. But for all my Twitter lead machinists out there, it's all back there. Go knock yourself out. Remember, it's unlocked for life. When there's upgrades, you get them upgraded. Don't even worry about it. So start diving in. Maybe you want to dive in after launch tomorrow. You should show up tomorrow, guys. It's a big deal because there is no replay. The replay lives for 24 hours and it's only going to be in the back office. Done. Let's go. I'll be out in 2 seconds. Well, I'll be out when these 2 modules are done. So So let's play that. I'll be able to see the screen, so I think we're good. Okay, here we go. Welcome to action step number 5 of Twitter Lead Machine, actively prospecting on Twitter. Now, opposed to module number 4, which is passive marketing on Twitter, actively prospecting means you're going out and you're getting leads on demand for your specific niche, opposed to passive marketing in action step 4, which is setting up your machine, letting your tweets roll out, and getting leads come to you. In this case, you're going out and you're going to get the leads yourself. This is extremely powerful because the way we have it set up, you can get basically as many leads as you want on demand. So like always, let's go through the module outline. The active prospecting goal: attracting pre-qualified people to you and connecting, responding to qualified prospects, offering free value, and getting the lead. So let's start off with the active prospecting goal. There's only one goal here, and the goal is to get leads. That's right, the one goal of our active prospecting strategy is to get leads on demand. Attracting pre-qualified people to you and then connecting. So we use reciprocation strategies daily to get follow backs. That would be an action step module 2, building your audience. It's extremely important that you go through action step module 2 and start implementing it daily in order to get that targeted audience, which will in turn make this module, active prospecting, extremely successful. Then you're going to send them a DM message. And when I say them, I mean everyone who follows you. So in this module, we're going to go right to the guts of it, okay? Completely tactical here. You're going to ask them a question and use reciprocation in your welcome DM. So you'll ask a question and use reciprocation. So we're going to start off with the scripts here. Your first direct message to anyone who follows you will be, "Great to connect with you, blank." Am I talking to a real person? You never know with all this Twitter stuff, right? I'm going to check out your blank timeline now to see if we have anything in common. Let me know if you're real and we can get to know each other a little. By the way, my name is Mark. Now, regardless of your niche, this initial DM, direct message, will pretty well be the same. This is where you open connection. This is your first step of qualification. So I said question and reciprocation. The question here is, are you talking to a real person? And the reciprocation is not technical here, it's verbal. When you tell them you're going to check out their timeline, subconsciously they feel like they have to check out your timeline. It's kind of like giving someone a gift. They feel like they need to give you one back. That's what I mean by verbal reciprocation. And at this point, the first name variable and their username account will be automatically filled in by our software. So once you send this DM out to each of your followers, every single one using our slick software, some will respond, some will not. We're going to obviously focus on the ones who respond. And here's how we respond to them. Responding to qualified prospects. So if they respond to your initial DM, give a compliment and ask a question. So once again, in every niche, this is a great script. Yes, a real person. Nice to meet you, blank. Now at this point, as you'll see in the live demo, you will have to type in the first name from now on because you're actually on Twitter and you're not using the software. Now, because my niche is helping people with personal branding and online marketing, I'm giving them a compliment in my niche because I know that's their niche as well, or that's what they're interested in, because in Action Step Module 2, Building Your Audience, we're following targeted prospects in our specific niche. So I say your personal brand is looking solid. That's the compliment. If you're in the weight loss industry, your compliment would be different. Maybe something like, amazing to see that you're rocking your journey to wellness, or something like that. If it was travel, it could be something like, how awesome that you love traveling as well as I do. So it could be a compliment, and it could be something that connects you, but more on the side of complimenting them. And then here comes the question. I ask, do you take Twitter training or are you self-taught? You always want to leave this response with a question mark. It needs to be open-ended. So then once again, because I help people personally brand themselves, I offer training. Therefore, I'm asking a question, getting them ready for my pitch to look at free value. If you were in wellness and you're offering free value in the form of wellness tips, you may ask them, did you learn your wellness knowledge by yourself, or did you actually learn from an authority or something of the sort? Same applies to any niche. The important thing is to tailor this to your niche. If you are promoting Branding University, or you are helping people personally brand themselves, this is an amazing question for a couple of reasons. Number one, most people have not taken training because they haven't made the financial investment, which is good because we're about to offer free value, number one. And number two, I'm offering Twitter training because I'm on the Twitter platform, so it's congruent with the platform. Okay, so once they respond to this, we're going to our next response, which is offering the free value. Offering free value. So if they respond to your previous DM, be excited about your giveaway and offer it for free. Once again, depends on your niche, what you're offering, but you always want to be excited about your giveaway, and then you want to offer it to them for free. So here's our script. That's awesome, first name. Not sure if you've heard of the Twitter Biz Lead course by Branding University, but it's crazy. I'm getting leads for my biz right now as I'm chatting on Twitter. Let me know if you want it and I can get it for you. It's free, no catches. Okay, couple of things to note here. I was pretty clear on tailoring this to your niche. Now you'll notice there are 5 bullets here. This means 5 messages. In other words, copy the first line, enter. Copy the second line, enter. Copy the third line, enter. Copy the fourth line, enter. Copy the fifth line, enter. You will see this in the demo. You do not want to copy paste all of this text because it looks like a copy paste. If you do them individually, from their point of view, it looks like you actually typed it out. And another important point is, do not say it's free training, here you go, in the first message or the first bullet. You want that to be the last bullet. So pretty well exactly like this. This is based on results, guys. So now if they respond to this, this is where you actually go and get the lead. Getting the lead. If they respond to your previous DM, send them your free giveaway. So let me go through the bullets, the script, and then I will recap. Awesome, you'll love it, blank. Here you go. I talk about it in my pinned Twitter video. Access to the free training is on my top tweet on my Ask Lalonde profile, along with some other free personal branding training. Then you send a GIF. We put a thumbs up gift. It works extremely well. Once you've checked it out, be sure to let me know how you liked the training, okay? Mark with a C. Now you will be sending these all day long, guys. I just want to go through the bullets really quick. We're going to start at the third bullet. I guide them to my pinned Twitter video. Your pinned Twitter video will be about your free value. It will be pinned on your own profile. We cover this in action step module number 1, setting up and optimizing your Twitter profile. We used to send a link in the past, but it didn't work as well because it looks kind of spammy, number 1. And number 2, they don't get to see you if they don't click it. When they go to your pinned Twitter video, first of all, they're going to actually see you in the video. Secondly, they're going to see your elegantly built timeline, which we've created in your passive marketing strategy. Action step module number 4, passively marketing on Twitter. So the little @ symbol right there at asklalonde will obviously be your profile, and that shows up basically as a link in the DM. Then immediately after, you want to pick one of the GIFs. You can type in thumbs up and you get to select one. This is all done through the software, as you will see in the live demo. Then you basically urge them to get back in touch with you if they have any questions or how they liked it. This gives them a little nudge to actually go watch the video. And then you want to sign off with your name again. And that's it, guys. Because you will be receiving messages all day long, as you'll see in the live demo, you're going to get used to copy and pasting this stuff. You may want to add your flavor a little bit if there's a specific question from the user, but these scripts are tried, tested, and true. They absolutely work. So now it's time to dive into the live demo where you actually see me put these strategies in practice. So I will see you in the live demo of module number 5, actively prospecting on Twitter. Until then. Okay, here we are. Welcome to the live demo of action step number 5, active prospecting on Twitter. Now, it doesn't matter what niche you're in. By following people in your niche and action step number 2 in audience building, you've already got a very targeted following. So we're going to just jump right in. There's a couple of things I want to say here. Even though I mentioned it in the slides, I'll say it again. We can no longer do auto DMs, and we can no longer do bulk direct messages. If you want to play with fire, don't say you haven't been warned. Because I play with fire all the time, I notice that Twitter often lets you get away with it for a while, but they do track it and you will get your account suspended. Now there are loopholes, and that's what we're covering in this module. So what we want to do is we do want to DM, direct message, everyone who is following us. And let's just say that it's 90% auto DM. So here's what we're going to do in this module, because this module is completely tactical. The slides gave you the overview, and now we're strictly going into step-by-step tactics. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a tag in your status brew. We'll only need to do this once. Then we're going to create a rule, and the rule will be to apply your tag to new followers. And then we're going to send all of these new followers a direct message. And it's super easy, super quick, and follows the rules. Then we're going to remove that tag once we sent the DM, and that's going to be our first message. The rest of the messages we respond through Twitter as we drill down to the interested prospects. So I've included these scripts for download in the course. Just look for DM scripts in the sidebar there. I have it in Word and I have it in PDF. So let's start with the first message. Now in the first message, we are asking a question and we're using reciprocation. So this is where about half of the people who open this message are going to check out your timeline. And here's why. We say, great to connect with you. The first name's a variable. It'll grab it from their Twitter account. Am I talking to a real person? As you can tell, we're using emojis everywhere here. You never know with all this auto Twitter stuff, right? Little angry face. I'm going to check out your timeline now to see if we have anything in common. And this is the reciprocation part. As you'll see, a lot of people will check out your timeline in return. The concept of reciprocation is you do something for someone without asking them to do it back, but they subconsciously feel the need to do it back. Then I ask the question, let me know if you're real and we can get to know each other a little. And then even if your profile states your name, you still want to introduce yourself at the end. So this script is the best we have thus far. We've been doing this for many years, testing different scripts, and this is the one we're going with. So let's do that now. Okay, first things first, let's log into your Twitter account and then go to Status Brew. Once again, that's statusbrew.com. And really quick, for more information on how to get Status Brew, there are different versions, including a free version, a light version, a business version, and an enterprise version. For more details on that, simply go to Status Brew Partnerships in this course, and details will be within. Now, once you're in your Status Brew, click on Audience. Once you're in your audience, you'll notice you're on the Not Following Back option. Now here we go, tactics, step by step. Select this and go down to Tags. Now if it's your first time doing this, you will have no tags. You're going to have to create a tag, and we're going to do that right now. But once we've created that tag and applied the rule, then all of your new followers will get that tag applied to them, but the auto DM will not go out because it's not an auto DM. They'll simply have the tag applied to them, and they will end up in this list of yours. I basically treat it like it was a folder. These are the people we need to send DMs to. So I clean mine out every day because we get about 300 to 500 new followers per day, assuming 50% follow back on 1,000 person follow. And remember guys, to get 50%, your timeline has to be complete, solid, your profile has to be up to spec, your Twitter lead machine really has to be up to spec to the entire thing. Doesn't mean people won't follow you back. It means to hit that 50%, you need that elegant timeline. You need the perfect profile setup. You need all of Twitter lead machine set up properly. And you need to be building your audience exactly like we specify in module number 2, audience building. So with all that being said, every single day you're going to be tagging several hundred new followers. So right now, let's create a tag. I like to call mine New Followers DM Pending. DM as in direct message. So we'll go and click Create Tag in the top right hand corner. So we'd name it New Followers DM Pending. That's perfect. I'm going to have to put a little number 2 here because I can't name it the same thing as my previous tag. And I will delete this. This is just to show you. Create Tag. There it is. Now what we want to do is we want to apply a rule to this tag. Okay, so now you want to click on Grow right at the top. Once you're on Grow, go to the left bar menu. Right at the bottom, click on Rules. Now you won't have any rules yet. This is my rule for my original tag. So let's go create a new rule so you see how it's done. Create New Rule, the button in the top right hand corner, click that. Tag New Followers. I'm going to name it Tag New Followers 2 because I already have one named like that. Then you have several options to play with in the future, but for today, we're going to apply this rule to people who follow us as discussed. So make sure the Follows Me radio button is selected. From here, don't click Next, click Actions. You see you have Event, Conditions, Actions. We want to directly apply an action here. So click Actions. We want to add a tag to that event. And here's where your tags will show up, but you will only have one. I'm going to go grab the tag that I just created, New Followers DM Pending 2. Now you will not have the 2s here. You're just going to have the 1, okay? So you click that. Now what happens is, whenever the event of someone following you happens, that new follower will be tagged with this tag. And once you set this up once, you're done. From now on, every new follower will be tagged with this tag. So we're going to save that. So now because I just created this and I had a previous one, both tags will be applied to that new follower. So I don't want that. I just want my one tag. So the purpose of creating a new tag and creating a rule for that tag was for demo purposes for this module. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete the one I created. So you will end up with this right here. So now let's go back to Manage. Manage at the top here beside Grow. We're going to end up where we were. Now this will be your daily practice. We just had to create that tag one time. Now your daily practice will be to come into Audience. You'll be on this default screen of Not Following Back. From here, go to Tags. And there will be your tag with your new followers that have been tagged. If you're wondering why the total is different from the followers, is because sometimes people use robots or follow you and then for some reason decide to unfollow you. Maybe because they followed you and they're unfollowing you because they have an instant unfollow, or you've waited several days and they have something set at unfollow after 3 days. Could be many reasons, but my guess is they have robots. And if you don't follow them back within a day or 2 or 3, they'll unfollow you. But that's okay. That will be very clear when we send the DMs. Because to send a DM, they need to be following you. So when I go to send a DM to someone who is not following me, Status Brew lets me know. No problem at all. So now let's send those DMs. So you want to click on your tag name. And there we are. These are all the people that have followed you and you have not DM'd them yet. So it's standard practice to DM everyone who follows you, including the companies, especially the companies. At first, I would avoid the companies, but as you'll find out, sometimes they're the ones who are in the most need of social media help. Now, if your niche is something other than helping people with online marketing or branding their business, if you're doing something else, remember these followers are going to be in your niche because we only followed people in our niche, or in your niche. You only followed people in your niche because of action step module number 2, audience building. If you just jumped to this module, please go back to audience building. That's action step module number 2. This is where the qualification is done. 90% of these people are going to be in your niche because that's who you targeted when building your audience. So now let's send some DMs. I'm going to go with about 25 right now because we are doing a live module, but I normally would do them all in one shot. Now when I say one shot, these are timed perfectly. Twitter will penalize you if you were to send a bunch of DMs on the same second. But if they are following you and you do it one after the other, it's fine. They allow that. So here's how we handle that. If you click on a name, it will select the name. You do not have to put your finger on the control key. And if you want to unselect a name, simply click it again. If you want to select many people, select one person, go to the last person, hit your shift key on your keyboard, then click. Okay? And you can do that to your entire list here. So if I scroll down, I'm going to scroll down to about, let's say 30 or 40. Just like that. I hit the shift key, I clicked. So now all these people are selected. The number selected is right up here. Top right hand corner, 23. I'm going to select a couple more. I'm going to scroll down a little lower. I'm going to hit the shift key. There we go. We have 42. That's good for this demo, just to show you how quick this is. But keep in mind, I will get massive results from just 42 people, and I have 300 or 400, I believe it was, to go through so far today, and you will get those numbers too, with not much time. So this is why this strategy is so powerful. 25, 50, 75, 100 leads a day on one Twitter account is not only not impossible, it's quite likely with this strategy and these scripts. So what do you say we DM these targeted followers? From here, go to the top right hand corner where the number of followers selected is. Select that, click send a DM. Now here's where we use variables. So I'll go back to my document. In your script, you'll notice the variables are set for you. You'll see the squiggly brackets, they need to stay in there. And right now we'll take a quick look at the second message. There are no squiggly brackets because for the following messages, these people start to become ultra qualified and you're handling these in Twitter itself, not through Status Brew. So you'll be replacing the first name manually, but it will be a lot less people than your original DM because only a certain percentage will respond to this up here, your first message. So now we'll select this once and be sure to modify it to your niche and be sure to modify this with your name. But no matter the niche, this should remain pretty well the same, okay? this is a great opener and gets a very good response. So I'm going to copy that. I'll go back to Status Brew. I'll paste it up here. I'll double check it. Looks good. I'll click Next. Now here they are, all 42 of them. And by clicking 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, you can do that fast, and you are within the rules. So yes, there is a difference from if you were to send everybody this in 1 second, 1 click, than if you take 1 second between each. I know it's a very small detail, which is why we can't do it all in one bulk shot, because that small detail will get your account shut down. So will autoresponders. Twitter knows. So this is why I love this software. We're playing by the rules, and it's as close to an auto DM as it can be. So now what I like to do is I like to eyeball each one as I click them, so that the name makes sense. You don't have to worry about the account name, because the account name is the account name, so you won't be modifying that. But as far as the name goes, this is an easy one. Jose is Jose. I'm going to click that. Off it goes. But right here, Francis O. Thomas. When Francis receives this, anyone else who's using an auto DM or a DM machine of some kind is going to say Francis O. Thomas. I've noticed a huge difference by just simply putting her first name only. Number one, that's her name. It's obvious in here. And number two, she'll notice. For example, my account is asklalonde, and everyone who says, "Hello, asklalonde, how are you this morning?" I'm like, okay, that's a machine. But if someone says, "Hey, Mark, what's going on?" I notice. So we try to keep it at the first name. Send. Tabitha is fine. Robert is fine. Ralph is fine. Angela is fine. Here's a great example of a business. The business is called Wine and Traveling, or Fine Bubbles. So what I do is I eyeball it and I do a best guess. In this case, I'm going to go with Wine and Traveling, because it's like you're talking to the business. Like, "Hello, Costco, how's your social media strategy?" So I'm going to go send that away. And this is what I meant by businesses. Right below, Derek Young Enterprises is a business too. Well, let's click the Wine and Traveling. Now in this case, I would keep Derek. In this case, I would put Chelmsford Media. That would be like talking to the business. And what you'll notice, we'll probably see it in my demo right now, is that since we ask if we're talking to a real person, they often reply and say, "Actually, I work for Chelmsford Media, but yes, I am a real person. My name is Mandy." So this is the process I take. Paul, Tony, Al, Simon. And guys, think about how difficult it is to open up conversations. If you think this is a lot of time for the first step, I'm talking through this. But this is super quick, even with hundreds every day. And wait till you see the responses we get and the leads we get of pre-qualified people. So let's just do all of these. CryptoZone looks good for this one. Here's a great example of someone named Tina. It says network marketer. Username Tina MXENGE. So my guess is Tina. And I take a lot of shots in the dark. I rather get the name wrong than say great to connect network marketer. It's just a bit of a gamble sometimes. Kylie, good. Now in this case, I'm not going to say great to connect with you, deserve. And there's no way of telling what their name is, so sometimes I just do this. I get rid of it. I say great to connect with you. Am I talking to a real person? So you use a judgment call a bit. Debbie, Diana, Heidi, perfect. There we go. You cannot send messages to users who are not following you. So Kylie would be one of the examples of someone who may have had a robot on for 3 days, or 1 day, or just decided to unfollow me. So Kaidi at one point followed me, then unfollowed me for some reason. I'll click that again. Look at the bottom of the screen. This is what you get. No problem. Doesn't affect anything. Simply move along. Lakeside Industries, I'll throw space in there. Kennigan Associates. I will actually put Associates. You guys get the idea? These little details matter. BNC Travels. These are the types of businesses, guys, that often need help with social media. A lot of these businesses are individuals, and they love it when you refer to their businesses by their business name, number one. And number two, some of them have a couple of hundred followers. Now I'm talking with my Branding YOUniversity hat, okay, guys? You guys always want to fill in the blank with whatever your niche is. So there we go, sending that off. Saba, Robert, Peter. So you see, if I wasn't teaching at the same time, that looks good to me. Scarboy, I'm going to go with Scarboy. Probably a nickname or something. Well, multi-cryptocurrency. And then sometimes you can get a little clever. This is worth it, guys. For the amount of time it takes. Crypto miner, there we go. Lanny. Nothing. Ah, there we go, another one. Okay, guys, this will happen. Just move along. And do not take this stuff personally. Vince. Dana. Again, okay? Do not take it personally. Chances are they did not manually unfollow you, and if they did follow you and unfollowed you, who really cares, right? This is a great example of playing the numbers. So Jeremy, Monica, nothing. Another one, you see? Nothing. Aurelienne. Here's Dr. Rachel. We're going with Rachel. Imagine how many DMs she gets that say, "What's up, doctor?" Or "What's up, doc?" They're always going to use the first name. So, but I can't get through anyways. She unfollowed me. And we got one more. We did it. Stewart. Done. So out of 42, 4 people unfollowed me in probably a 1 or 2, maybe a 3-day period. Maybe 2 days for me. So instead of trying to wrap your head around why they unfollowed you, just assume it's software they're using. And these do look like accounts that could possibly be using some kind of software. Only because they have a hint of influence to them. Side Hustling, great name. Dana Lane Sports, Deciding by Data, and a Dr. Rachel. So don't take it personally. We just sent out 38 successful DMs, and I personally do this to 300 to 500 DMs a day now, assuming I have time. So that's step number 1. All the DMs are sent. Now there's an extremely important step right now. We're going to close this. Now do not unselect your people, okay? This is crucial, this step. All the 42 people we selected, do not unselect them. What you need to do is you need to go click your number up here, just like where we sent the DM, except now you go down to remove a tag. Because you sent these people a DM now, you don't want to send them the same DM. This is very, very, very important. So click remove a tag, and since you have one tag applied to them, that's the one that's showing. If you had multiple tags applied to these new followers, it would show both tags and you could remove one. There's so much flexibility in this software and so much power, but we're keeping it basic here today. So what we do is we say remove, then click off the screen, and that tag is no longer applied to these new followers. So if we reload the screen, they're gone. So what you want to do every day is select your top follower, scroll all the way down. Okay, we're there. I believe I had 400, right? Or 300. We got rid of 42. You'll notice here 1 is selected at the top. So now you hit your shift key on your keyboard, select the last record. There we go, 315 selected. Click this, send DM, paste your message, just like we did. And then you will have all 315 prospects listed in that DM list. You want to eyeball them like I did, send those out. And guys, this is literally leads on demand. Literally, of people who have physically followed you. They know who you are, they followed you. Some may not really know who you are because maybe they're using robots, but you're going to filter through this stuff really quickly now. And then what we do next is we're going to go into Twitter and we're going to start working these messages. So we're going to go to the second message. Then once they respond to the second message, the third message, and then of course this is where we get the lead. Now if you're thinking to yourself, well, that's a lot of steps. Do we have to wait until they reply? You will never have to wait, because you'll be replying with a ton of these second messages, and then the next day a ton of these third, while you're still replying the second, and then they're going to fall into the fourth category where you're sending a bunch of fourth messages. So as you're replying with the second message to a bunch of new people that are responding to your first message, you're working on fourth messages at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into my account and we're going to start doing some replying of either second or third messages or fourth messages, which is getting the lead. So we're ready. Let's go do that now. Let's go into my Twitter. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready to start generating leads on demand? And I mean literally. So what I like to do is I like to take about 10 minutes daily and start responding. And you're almost like a machine when you do this. It's actually very, very, very easy. So the first thing I like to do is I like to have my Twitter account open and I like to have my scripts right beside. So I could do a copy and a paste, copy and a paste. And you're going to notice I kind of add my little flavor sometimes depending on the message. So there's no better way than do this right now. So something to note, if your niche is not offering training or personal branding or help with marketing or what I'm actually doing, what you want to do is you want to modify your scripts obviously in advance so that your sheet is reflective of what it is you're offering. Now, we're going to look up here and we're going to look at the goal of every message. So I put ask question and use reciprocation for your first one, but that's already done. When we're at this process, we start at the second message. So only if they reply to the previous message, you send this. If they reply to the second message, you send the third. If they reply to the third, there you go. You generate your lead. Now let's look at what the intent or the goal of each message is, starting at the second message. Because your first message will pretty well be the same thing for whatever niche you're in. So let's go to the second message. Give compliment and ask question. Now, if your niche is weight loss, travel, insurance, real estate, of course you're going to say, yes, a real person, great to meet you. You want to start off with that no matter what, pretty much. But when I say your personal brand is looking solid, this can be according to your niche because the people that are following you are people in your niche because of action step module number 2. You're following targeted people. So that's the compliment. And then the question for me is, did you take Twitter training or are you self-taught? Now, I use Twitter training because I offer training to personally brand people. And for those of you that are doing the same thing or offering the same services or helping people brand themselves or offering training, the best way to do this is be congruent with the platform. In other words, I'm on Twitter, I'm offering Twitter training up front. If I was on Facebook, I'd be offering Facebook training. If I was on Instagram, I'd offer Instagram training, LinkedIn training. You get the idea, right? So right here, you would ask a question within your niche. So if it's weight loss, you would say, how's your weight loss journey going? You're not offering anything here. You're just asking a question in the second message. That's super important. And in the third message, you're excited about your giveaway, something that you're currently having success with, and then you offer it to them for free. So if it's a wellness thing, again, modify this accordingly. Travel, modify it accordingly. Insurance, modify it accordingly. Real estate, modify it accordingly. And if you're at the fourth message, that means they've allowed you to send them the giveaway. And this is where you'll have either a capture page or a tracking pixel. And here you go. You just give your giveaway and you guide them to your pinned tweet, which is your video. We go into this in detail in action step number 1, setting up your Twitter profile. We talk about your pinned video where you are offering value. You want to send them to your Twitter pinned video for a variety of reasons. One of them is they're actually going to probably check out your timeline while they're there. Secondly, they're going to get to see you. Thirdly, you're not sending them a link, so it's less spammy. It's the best way to do it in our experience. So then here you say access to the free giveaway is on my top tweet, and then you add your actual handle right here, which will be clickable to them in the DM. Then here's where you want to send one of those cool gifts. We send a thumbs up picture, and then you want to ask them in advance what they will like best. You know how we always say, what did you like best on the follow-up? Well, this is an advanced follow-up. So I say, once you've checked it out, be sure to let me know how you liked it, okay? And then sign off. So as we're about to do right now, once we start replying to the messages with the correct response based on where they're at in the message string or message thread, this is how you generate leads. Now, because of this sequence that we're giving you right now with these scripts, the turnout is extremely high. We're getting about 75% people opt in. That is huge. So this process was kind of like a funnel. Once you get to that fourth message, you've ultra qualified them. They gave you permission to send you the info. The opt-in is about 75%. So the more fourth messages you send, the better it is. And the more you add your personality a little bit throughout and make it congruent to their response, as we're about to do right now, once again, the better your numbers get. So let's go into Twitter right here. You want to go to messages up top. Click that. Now let's start scanning through. Now you're always going to have responses of the variety, whether you're responding with a second response, a third message, or a fourth message. So I'm actually going to scan down and go find the first response, which would be the second message. And that would be a response saying, yes, they're a real person. So I have one right here. I'm going to click that. And this is basically what you're going to get almost all the time. Yes, I'm a real person. They may say a little bit about themselves, as we're going to see if I keep going on a few more messages here. But let's do this quick. Let's go to our sheet. Here's our second message. I'm going to copy this. Now for speed purposes, if you apply on the Control and the C key on your keyboard, that is copy. If you apply on the Control and the V as in Victor key, that is paste. It's quicker than actually popping up the menu every time. So I double click, I'm going to select my line, I'm going to copy, I'm going to come back in here, I'm going to paste. Then here's where you replace the first name manually. Lynette. I'm about to send, but there's something I want to note here. You do not, and this is important, you do not want to paste all three lines. You want to copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. It makes you look more human in the response. And you want to do it back to back pretty quick. So here we go. Yes, a real person. Happy face, finally, right? Nice to meet you, Lynette. Send. I go back right away. Copy, paste. Go back right away. Copy, paste. Done. We're actually done that. That's how quick it is. So I'm going to do a couple more just to show you how quick it is. And I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to do it. So what you do is you go back here. Instead of clicking outside and going to find where you were in your messages, simply go back with this little arrow here. And here you could scroll down. Here's another one. Copy. Karen. Copy. Copy. Paste. Another one. Done. Let's go back. Do another one. You're talking to a real person. Copy. Paste. Ira. Copy. Paste. Enter. Copy. Paste. Enter. There we go. That's all I got to show you for that. You will have to do this quite a bit, okay? Now, like I said, in 10 minutes, if I'm not teaching it while I'm doing it, I go through this in 10 to 15 minutes. I can get through 100 messages in pretty well no time. Let's say in half an hour, I can generate 25, 30, 40 leads easy because, like I said, the thirds and the fourths are there. So let's go take a look. Now, in my last message, I asked if they took Twitter training or if they were self-taught. So I'm looking for those messages now. Here's one right here. I am self-taught, but will be looking to learning more. That's fantastic. Let's click that. Now we're going to do the same thing with our third message. Copy, paste, replace the name manually, Wayne. That's awesome, Wayne. And remember, we want to do these back to back to back. My second line. Not sure if you've heard of the Twitter Biz Lead course by Branding YOUniversity, but it's crazy. Copy. I'm getting leads for my biz right now as I'm chatting on Twitter, which is true. This is exactly what I'm doing. This really works. Copy, paste. Let me know if you want it and I can get it for you. Copy, paste. It's free, no catches. Done. That's it. You let it simmer. You go to the next. 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 You're going to have dozens of these all the time, just sitting there waiting for you, okay? You guys get the idea? I could do a couple more of these, but you guys get the idea. It's literally copy and paste. Now let's go back. And I'll just glance over. It's actually Shannon. Thank you for the compliment. Let's be honest, my Twitter game is probably not good. So it's good. You know what I'm saying? These are fantastic relationship openers. I've been learning and growing my account. Nice to meet you. Yes, Mark, I'm real. Hey, Mark, thanks for making contact, dude. Yes, I'm real. These are great connections, guys. Just like that. Think about how difficult it is to do this and warm up to people on something like Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. It's almost impossible. You're racking your brains to make your connections with people and they're not even really qualified. So let's keep going. Let's go to the next step, which would be getting that lead. Oh, I just noticed. Look at Kirby there up top. Your bot or autoresponder didn't work right. Oops. Came through as first name. You know what that is? Perfect lesson to be learned right here. Even though you're going fast, do not forget to type in their name. Okay, let's go. So the last message, I'm offering training. It's free, no catches. We're looking to send this. This is the gold, right? So let's do that. Let's go look for some messages that request the training. Okay, I think I found one right here. There we go. See the message? I just sent that out to everyone right here. Hi, just seeing your message. It's been a crazy week. My birthday is next weekend, so I'm working double to get ahead and take time off. The Twitter course sounds interesting. How do I gain access? Boom, there you go. So what I'm going to do, since it's that person's birthday, and her name is Jill, we know that right now, at this point, you may want to take a little more time and be a little more personable. Because now they're really a qualified lead, and you could build a really good relationship with time with these people, and that's really the name of the game. You're providing them with value that works, that's good, that's going to serve them. So here's where I would spend a little more time. I'll go like this. Copy. Awesome. You'll love it, Jill. And here I'm going to throw in a little happy birthday. And by the way, this is where you would do it. And then you want to respond quickly with these before they can jump in. Here you go. I talk about it in my pinned Twitter video. You gotta do these quick, okay? You don't want them to jump into this conversation. Access to the free training is on the top tweet on my Ask Lalonde profile, along with some other amazing free personal branding training. So here you just want to offer up that value. Next is the thumbs up picture. This is important. This works. It pops. Click the GIF, type in thumbs up, and here you'll get a selection of thumbs up. I'll grab Joe, seems fun. I'm going to grab this little fella. Send. There we go, a nice little thumbs up. And then you want them to get back to you. They probably won't, but they will opt in. 75% do. Once you've checked it out, be sure to let me know how you like the training. There we go, we are done. There's a 75% chance that that becomes a lead. So you do this to 100 people over a couple of days, you're getting yourself 75 qualified, targeted leads in your niche. So whenever I go through this process, I do this the whole time. I'm getting leads literally on demand. So let's go take a look at some of those conversations, because there are a ton of them back there. Every time I come on here, I'm just basically generating leads on demand. So I'm going to go back. Okay, as I'm scrolling down, I'll just get this guy right here because he says, we'll take a look. Do you have a referral link I can use? See, we're at that point again. I'll just do it quick to show you how fast the copy paste is. Awesome, you'll love it. Type in the name always. Jahangir. Looks like a pretty cool business guy here. Really quick. Here you go. Really quick. Really quick. Thumbs up. Really quick. Really quick. Another 75% chance of that becoming a qualified targeted lead. Let's go back. And you'll be doing this the whole time. Look at this. I'm real. Great to connect with you. Okay, very real. We have the same birthday. Weird. I'm talking. Oh, it's just, it doesn't end. It just doesn't end. Always you'll be doing this. And leads on demand. We should have called this module Leads on Demand in Your Niche. Let's go find some more real quick. Okay, here we go. This looks like one that I sent off earlier. There it is. You see the message? You got it. There we go. She opted in, obviously. And it's the same conversation, you see? I'll just keep scrolling. This looks like another one. There we go, another one. Same script, guys. Another lead. So you guys get the idea. This is it. This is all there is to it, literally. So there we go. You got messages coming in all the time. People requesting the value, opening connections, creating relationships, and generating leads on autopilot. So this wraps it up for action step module number 5, active prospecting on Twitter. And believe me, guys, you will never, ever, ever run out of people to either talk to do business with, to partner up with in your specific niche. It's like a golden pond. So now your job, guys, is to just take the actions, okay? Take those actions. And I will see you in another module. Okay, am I back? Am I back? I'm here, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my God, I'm so pumped up. I can't wait till you guys start doing this and getting these leads on demand. It's amazing because leads are hard enough to get to start with, but when they're targeted like that, now you guys know how to adjust your scripts, right, to your niche. Now here's the beauty. Even if you don't have Twitter Lead Machine, you have the general idea. and you can get those scripts, but if you don't have it, the downloads are not in the webinar replays. So I think that's enough. Really, guys, those of you with Twitter Lead Machine, you can start doing that right now, okay? It's crazy. It's so crazy. And what I love, now here's the thing. People are going to ask you about your Twitter timeline anyways, and they're going to ask you about your blog, if you have even a free affiliate blog. When they sign up for anything, including a free mini course, they're locked to you for life, and they go into our autoresponder. Now, don't be concerned with the autoresponder, because all we're doing, well, we're not all we're doing, we're nudging people to come to Sunday webinars. We're nudging people to take the new free mini courses coming out. We're keeping them plugged in. And the longer they're plugged in for free, obviously, the more likely it is that they'll eventually upgrade. So once they're locked to you, they're locked to you. So when you prospect, just like we did in that demo, well, it wasn't a demo, it was the whole module. If you pop in a dozen people a week even, think about that. Just keep doing that. And they're locked to you for life. So as we kind of, I like to say we take over from here, because autoresponders, because of notifications, because of news, because of new courses, because of all kinds of good news that they're going to get, is going to eventually close a big percentage of them. Not all of them, obviously. So your job is just to lock people to you. So now those of you, I'm going to jump right in. We've been on for a hot minute, right? A hot minute. We're going to keep it at a reasonable length today. But I said those of you who want Twitter Lead Machine, it's $500, okay? That's what it costs. If you were to go in all courses, that's the cost of it. I'll just show you right now. And it's not going down. That's the price. I'll go into paid courses, in all courses, $497, okay? There you go. People buy it. People will buy it for that. We're going to easily sell 1,000 copies. I don't know in how long, but that's because I run funnels to it, right? I mean, I just run them at $497 for myself as well, guys. I mean, I do my own stuff too. But when we have an automated webinar that you guys could jump into, we're going to be giving discounts. But I have a funnel that just sells it at $497. So I don't sell as many. It depends how much traffic I drive. But my point is, it's $497, and that's a good price. But today, here we go. Today, I'm going to show you. This is not a bluff. See, this is the Platinum Partnership page. You can go look at the general benefits of the Platinum Partnership. Well, the general benefits. First of all, it's 75% commissions. Advanced tools like a back office, like your back office. I don't know if I want to go through all that today. I'm just going to go with the offer, okay, today, really quick, because I'm really focusing on tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to dive into this a little more, obviously. And you get, well, just let me say, back office, Platinum Partner blog, pre-coded invitation links, a list of your students so you can see your students, contact them, add them to your autoresponder, connect with them, shareable content links, increase brand exposure. Right now, let's just focus on your back office and the 75%. And for today, here's what I want to focus on. Anyone who comes in as a Platinum Partner today, or no, not just today. Let me be clear here. Here's the timer, okay? This is our timer. On launch day, which is tomorrow at midnight, this is going to be expired, this timer. And right here, the pre-launch price of Platinum Partnerships are $47 a month. Everybody that's a Platinum Partner right now, and you guys are coming in by the boatloads because you know this. You know about the timer. You know what's going on. You've known it a long time ago that we're going up to 77. This was confirmed many months ago, 6 months ago, that we're going up to 77. Okay, so there's no turning back the clock. This is the clock. So right here, That's what's happening, guys. And if you do this, here's what I want to get to. I'm just making sure, is it all adding up? It is adding up. Tomorrow at midnight. That's it. Tomorrow at midnight after launch, everyone's getting charged 77, and I'm jumping around here because I'm just looking at the clock trying to calculate, but it seems pretty accurate. Seems accurate, should be accurate. So if you get in at 47 a month, here's what happens. You get all of the Platinum Partnership benefits. Let's focus on the 75% and the affiliate blog right now, the Platinum affiliate blog. You can go into, to see more details, here's what I'll say for that right now. To see more details, go into all courses, go into the blogs, go into the Platinum Partner blogs, unlock your Platinum Partner blog for now, and you could see the full description of the Platinum Partnership. Now this will be in video form very soon when we're at 77. When we go to 77, I'll be pushing this hard, obviously, for everyone. But right now, just focus on the 75%, focus on the affiliate partner back office, and here we go. Focus on getting Twitter Lead Machine, the new one I just showed you, for absolutely free, okay? You're getting Twitter Lead Machine for absolutely free, unlocked for life. If you cancel your $47 per month and go back to free affiliate status, you still get to keep Twitter Lead Machine, okay, guys? You still get to keep Twitter Lead Machine for life. I'm going to unlock linked influencing. By the way, that's our next one. Those of you who don't know, we've launched Twitter Lead Machine. Next is linked influencing. Modules start popping out, and this is going to be our next beast. And a lot of you have it unlocked already. Once again, that's selling for $500, no problem. It's not moving. But I'm throwing that in as well. If you do 1 month of Platinum Partnership, at 47, you're going to want to stay on, but if you don't, no problem. You keep these, okay? I'm throwing in the Firestarter Mentorship Program replays too, and I'm throwing in the Training Vault as well. So all of these paid courses are unlocked for you for life, even if you cancel the 47 a month. Now, I have to say this or I'll get in big trouble, okay? I'm putting out enough fires right now. When this clock runs out, this goes up to 77 a month. That's the price. There's no mention of 47 ever again. It's going to be at 77. Then with time, we'll eventually go up to over 100. I don't even know if it'll be that long. When we have 25 free courses that you guys can offer out as value propositions, come on. It's definitely going up because you'll be getting leads like crazy, people lock to you like crazy, upgrades like crazy. At that point, it just becomes what's the ROI? Like how much is getting paid out? So the membership will go up because there's just more value as we grow. Remember, tomorrow is officially just day one. So here's what I want to say. If you come in at 47 before this clock runs out, you get all of the free courses. If you cancel that 47, guys, next month, you have to know this. It's important. You're locked in at the 47 as long as you're on at the 47. But if you miss a month or you cancel and want to come back in, some people have done that. They've canceled and they've come back in just in time to get the 47 again. Well, if that happens again, you have to re-sign up. That's how this thing is built. There's no parking or you cancel, you cancel. You come back in, you come back in. And whatever the price is the price. Okay, guys? I have to say it because if I don't say it, people, I know they're going to come to me and say, well, I got in at 47 originally. Can I come back in at 47? We can't do that now, okay? It's the system. This is the way the system is built. So once this clock runs out, you have to pay what it is, okay, guys? And there's no guarantee of all the free paid courses after that. It's just 77 a month period for the Platinum Partnership. So today, I'm going to say it, until this clock runs out. So you don't have to grab your credit card this exact second. But please be aware. that when this clock runs out tomorrow at midnight, after our launch, now I don't know your time zones, but whenever your clock runs out, wherever you are, okay, this is based on an Eastern time clock. So it's not midnight in your world, wherever you are in the world. It's literally whenever this clock runs out on your browser. Okay, go to Platinum Partnership, all courses, partnerships, Platinum Partnership, and there you go. Go for $47 a month. And let's say you're not interested in the Platinum Partnership, but you're somewhat interested in all the paid courses. If you come in for 1 month at $47 and cancel the next month, it means you literally got all of the paid courses, all of them. But I'm really going to focus on Twitter Lead Machine because it's insane. It means you just got all of these for $47, if you want to look at it that way, okay? And I'm not doing a hard sell because 47 is like, okay, enough already. Let's get that up to 77 now. Quite frankly, let's just get it up there. Let's start day one, 77. Let's move forward. So, is that fair enough? Are we good? And members, Platinum Partners, you guys guide people to this clock, okay? If you want to, I highly recommend you do. Just let them know. Just guide them to the clock. I'm on the right page. I'm on the blog. All courses, partnerships. And you don't have to sell aggressively, but you can just let them know this is what's going on. And I know it's going to be interesting because a lot of people always say, yeah, I know it's going to be that price again. I'm going to just wait for the next time. There's no next time. 77, that's it. We've been at this price for a little while now. And with Twitter Lead Machine, we're giving it away to everyone before that clock. It's automatic. You can tell them that, guys. You can tell your people that are on the fence. You can go in your back office, go to your My Students tab, and send them all an email, even if you contact them on Facebook. Tell them all the paid courses are getting unlocked for life, okay? That's clear, right? Even if they cancel the $47. And you can talk about my results or your results too, if you're getting results. Well, with the previous Twitter Lead Machine, no one did the new one unless you came in yesterday when I uploaded it and pulled an all-nighter. Even at that, I don't think you'd have time. So there we go, folks. We're good. I'm going to come out and answer some questions, okay? Now, because this is a Sunday webinar, I will syndicate this one, okay? So I'm going to compile it. You guys know how it works, right? Here's how it works for the new people here. I know there's new people in the back. I can see a bunch of names that I don't know. Yeah, so that's the deal for today. That's what's happening. And if you don't go for it, at least re-watch and do the active prospecting that we covered today, okay? You'll be shocked. You'll be blown away. And that's what we got. I'm going to shut this down. I'm shutting the video down right now. Here's how it works for those of you that are not familiar. I shut the video part down. I come out in the chat. So I'm just going to shut the visual part. And I'll be in the chat and I'll still use my voice. So it'll be exactly like this, except you won't see this screen. But I'm still here. So get your questions queued up in the chat. I'm coming out. I'm going to fire off and start answering questions like crazy, like I do every Sunday. So tomorrow's the night, guys. You know how to find your link. I'll be syndicating this thing on all platforms in about... tonight I'm going to do it at around 7 p.m., okay? From 7 to 11. For 4 hours, I'll have this thing run on a loop. For those of you that don't know, I do that. And you could share it. You could share today's webinar with your link in the description when you share. Super important, your affiliate link. Okay, guys? Tomorrow is the day, and then we run. It's not the destination. Remember, tomorrow's not like, phew, we launched. Yay, we're done now. Let's chill. No, it's like, we launched. Let's get going, and you'll see me run. So I'm going to be promoting like a maniac, dropping some big bucks and ads. So get ready. You'll be seeing us everywhere. And the affiliates. Oh, tomorrow night. Are you kidding me? 5,000 affiliates are getting their codes. Some of you already have, but we won't get into that. Some of you got a little head start. Okay, here we go. I'm coming out, okay? Okay, I'm coming in the chat right now.